Jerusalem bustled with life. People crowded the streets, their voices a symphony of languages and laughter. But near the sheep gate, a hush fell. There, nestled among the city walls, lay Bethesda, a pool shrouded in whispers and hope. For years, the sick and suffering had flocked to Bethesda. The ill, the blind, the lame, all drawn by a promise. An angel, legend said, stirred the waters. The first to enter after the disturbance would be healed. Hope, though fragile, flickered in their hearts. One man embodied this desperate hope. For years, he had been bound by illness, his body a prison. He longed to walk, to run, to feel the sun on his face without the burden of pain. Day after day, he dragged himself to the pool's edge, his heart a tapestry of longing and despair. Yet his heart held on to the slimmest thread of faith, the faith that one day he too might be touched by the angel's grace. One day, a different presence graced Bethesda. Jesus, filled with compassion, walked among the suffering. His eyes, deep with understanding, fell upon the man lying alone by the pool.
Do you want to get well?
The question, simple yet profound, pierced through the man's despair. For so long he had focused on his limitations, his inability to be the first one in the water. Hope, once a flickering flame, rekindled in his heart.
He spoke of his failed attempts, the cruel reality of his limitations. His words, heavy with despair, hung in the air, a testament to the weight of his suffering.
Jesus listened patiently, his gaze never leaving the man's eyes. He saw the depth of his pain, the years etched onto his weary face. And in that moment, a glimmer of hope sparked in the man's heart. Could this be the answer to his prayers? Jesus' question echoed in the man's ears. Do you want to get well? It was a question that transcended the physical. It delved into the depths of his being, challenging his doubts and fears.
Sir, I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I'm trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me.
Despair laced his words, the weight of his past failures evident in every syllable. He had grown accustomed to disappointment, to watching others receive the miracle he so desperately craved. His faith, battered by years of suffering, clung to the fringes of hope.
Get up, pick up your mat and walk.
His words, imbued with authority and love, cut through the man's doubt. The command of Jesus resonated in the air, a lifeline thrown across the chasm of despair. The man, his heart pounding, dared to believe. He reached deep within, summoning a strength he had forgotten he possessed.
Slowly I began to rise, muscles atrophied from years of disuse screamed in protest. Yet something within me had shifted. Hope, like a rising sun, chased away the shadows of doubt.
He stood, trembling but triumphant, picking up his mat, a testament to the power of the Messiah, the Holy One of Israel. Taking a shaky step, then another, he felt a surge of energy course through him. It was a miracle unfolding before their very eyes.
With each step, I shed the weight of my past 38 years, the burden of my infirmity. I was no longer defined by my limitations, but by the boundless possibilities that lay ahead. This was a miracle, undeniable and profound. Once a picture of despair, now I radiate joy. I walk with a newfound spring in my step, my face aglow with gratitude. I have been touched by grace, my life forever changed as I picked up my mat and walked. Narrator. The crowd gasped, their murmurs a mix of disbelief and awe. They had witnessed this crippled man at Bethesda for many years, Pharisees whispering that he is breaking the Sabbath law by carrying his mat. But this was different.
The news of the healing spread like wildfire through Jerusalem. It reached the ears of the skeptical Pharisee and the hopeful alike, challenging their perceptions and igniting debates.
But for those who witnessed it, the miracle at Bethesda was a beacon of hope, a testament to the transformative power of the Lord Jesus Christ.
The man, forever grateful, became a living testament to God's mercy. His story serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can bloom.
The pool of Bethesda may be lost to the sands of time, but its message resonates even today. We all carry our own burdens, our own invisible illnesses that weigh us down. We may feel lost, forgotten, our prayers echoing in the silence.
But the miracle at Bethesda reminds us that the power of God is still present to heal today. I hear your cries for help. I offer you the same challenge I offered the man at the pool. Do you want to get well?
He invites us to rise above our limitations, to step out in faith, even when we doubt. He reminds us that our healing may not always come in the ways we expect, but it will come. Our Bethesda awaits.
Bethesda is now an empty pool today, a shadow of what it once was, but it reminds us that a face-to-face encounter with Jesus changes everything. So, dear reader, embrace the hope that the Lord Jesus Christ offers. Believe in the possibility of miracles, signs, and wonders in the transformative power of the Spirit of God. Your healing awaits.
Take the hand of Jesus that is reaching out to you and walk into the fullness of life.